right. I don't know. Strange, mixed feelings. A lot of people being impacted by the grander things where they happen and noise and everything. But where you stand on this result?
I don't want to go into the noise before this match started with the United Strand
You've already
guy.
gone into the noise.
No, the reason why I said I don't want to go into it
You're
is
going into it now.
no. I'm being honest with you. See,
No, but you are talking about it. You're
no,
going
the
into
reason why I'm saying is that I'm promising you that I don't know that guy's page. I just only see him on my field. I don't know his page. I don't know his Twitter handle. I don't even know his name. That is to tell you personally from me as a fan.
You've gone into it, sir.
Yes, that's to tell you personally from me. I don't pay attention to that. So if a group of professionals who have played football all their life, any money, I'm not saying they have been distracted though, because we are just reacting to what happened today. If a group of professionals can react to such banter is for fans, banter is not for players, then it says a lot about you people's mentality. So that is why I said I don't want to go into that, because me as a fan already, I passed that level.
Can't imagine the
Players.
players.
So that is why I'm bringing it up. Now, I want us to look at the match itself. You see, there's a way I look at football, and I see football from a point of a jigsaw puzzle. Now, someone as a coach or as a football team, you are meant to predict the puzzle that the opponent team is going to give you.
Yeah. Solution.
Now, when you are able to predict that puzzle, it means that you are going to put the starting lineup that will counter that puzzle and solve that problem that you are about to see. Now, let's now say, okay, finally, your prediction did not work. You have the second half to look at what you are going to use to complete that puzzle. The moment you are resuming the second half, your tactics should change automatically to answer the question that you have been asked. Why did I bring this up? And I'll make reference to something. People might not pay attention to this, but when we wanted to play Arsenal, I prayed that Mikel Arteta should not start Gyökeres. And the reason was because I know what a point man can do to defenders. I know. And being a very good point man that can be able to hold up the ball, because if we had started Gyökeres in that match, it means two things, my brother. Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez will pay less attention to those wingers. And whenever Gyökeres has the ball, you're going to have two defenders or one coming close, which means you have already created that space to play inline passes and, play by the curves. Now, let's bring it to this game. Let's leave the Arsenal match. When I saw the line 11 and I saw that Mbeumo was a striker, I was like, man, Carrick fucked up. I said it before the start of the match. I told Henry that this game needed Sesko. And this is my reasons. When you start Sesko in this match, you have already countered what Nuno Espirito wanted to do. Because if you look at the match itself, whenever we have the ball, okay, fine. Whenever we have the ball, the West Ham midfield form a 5 midfield, including the striker. Yeah. So what you're having is the striker, I don't know his name. You're having Somerville. You're having Port. The other guy's name. You're having Suchek. You're having Fernandez. Then on the other side, you are having Bowen. Can you see how these guys boxed a midfield of 2? Yeah. Leave Fernandez, because Fernandez is ahead. You're boxing a midfield of 2 with 5 when they mark
their option.
It shows that Nuno did his assignment. He has seen the way Manchester United play. And most of our creativity from our matches comes from Lisandro Martinez, him playing those line-breaking passes. And today, that particular service was cut off. And we could not play. You understand? So, the situation was like, okay, whenever I have the ball, and secondly, this is another thing again. That I don't know whether it's coming from Carrick or it's coming from the team. If you now insist that you don't want to play with a point man, then in my mind, what I'm expecting is that you guys should move the ball fast. Yeah. That is what I'm expecting in my mind. You should be moving the ball fast. A lot of 1-2s. But you did not play with a point man and you still had slow build-up. So it was easy for the West Ham team to go back into shape whenever we have the ball.
Now their job not to wait for you.
Exactly, their job is just to wait for you. Because this is what would have happened if we had started Sesko in this match. And it's going to be two tactics in this match, my brother. And it's very easy. Start Sesko in this match, load the ball to Sesko, and ask Casemiro and Kobe Meno, then if possible, Lisandro Martinez, to be high up the pitch and win second balls. So that whenever the West Ham defenders, either when Sesko is unable to head the ball or control the ball, and the West Ham defenders head the ball out, then we win the second balls. Remember, by the time we're winning the second balls, the defense has been disorganized because the two defenders are already on Sesko. Like this thing, I see it every day. I watch football. I might not be the best person, yes, I might not be the best coach, but these are things that I can see and speak on.
What does he say about Carrick now? Say, on a day like this, he no see waiting West Ham go to come in and he no prepare for him.
I'm sorry, I think he was carried away. Like,
because again,
because the reason why I say
top club too, sometimes you just need to focus on yourself and do your best according to your ability sometimes too. But
yeah, that is what I'm saying. I think Carrick was a bit, I don't know, but I think he was carried away. Like, you guys can do the job. Yes, he did not really think tactically about this match. He did not really, because today we played against three principalities. The first one is Nuno. This match makes it 16 times Nuno has played against us. Yeah. He has won 5, lost. We have won 5, lost 5, and draw 6. That is a bad record. The second principality is the jinx regarding the London Stadium that we have not been able to win there. And the third one being I forgot to say the third one though.
Wan-Bissaka.
But yes, okay, yeah, I think it's Wan-Bissaka because I've checked how many times Wan-Bissaka has played against us. 4 times. And every time that guy plays against us, there's something West Ham usually do that we're not paying attention to with Wan-Bissaka. He always wins the ball off our midfielders. And whenever he's winning that ball, Jared Bowen is not like 2 years from him so that he can take the ball and start the attack. He keeps on repeating this week in every time we play against him. So that was what I was saying. The best thing was just to have a point man there. When you have a point man there, then let Wan-Bissaka play like a left back. So whenever the ball goes to either Ahmad or Lukshaw, keep crossing the ball. That is how you beat a low block. When you keep crossing the ball, 2 things will happen. When they head the ball out, your defenders should be ready to win the second balls. And the second thing that will happen is that the opposition team will take it to corner. One of them must enter.
What was the big positive today, do you feel? If there's anyone to take away?
It's just 2 positive for me. One, Benjamin Sesko and what's his name? And Leniero. Because he did some clearances that could have led to goals. And if I want to say the way we started playing in the second half, sorry to say, if you notice, we started recycling the ball faster in the second half. But to me, that was a reaction of West Ham dropping, like, I don't tire. Yeah, he come like say, "Would they play fast?" No, be so. Now that's what we do. Why need to? That's how I see him. Because then when they lead 1-0 now and they don't see the game, they can't like drop off their intensity to the markers. You can't be like say, "Would they recycle the ball fast?" Because had they been, they were losing. They wouldn't have dropped off the intensity.
Final thoughts, man.
The final thoughts, all I want to say is we're going away to Everton. I want Carrick to approach this match on a tactical point of view. Fast build up. When you are playing against a low block, because if we had started Sesko, now let me give you a scenario here. If we had started Sesko, then maybe let's imagine that the match was now stretched to 0-0. Right? With all the attempts we made. The second half, these are the kind of things that pisses Cunha off. You can see that he will be angry, like, this match now 2-2, now 0. Now you can't bring in Cunha. You feel me? Now this kind of match, when match done tight like this, now Maverick players, now they will come change the game. If you can't put Cunha and Zexi, now that time Cunha will come, they say make it carry 10 people, they run.
The thing I say, hopefully not learn the hard way, and the hard way to not be saying I lose the game. You get a draw is an okay.
On my final thought, it was important. Like this draw can serve as a lesson to the team, because you having that run can actually blind you to the fact that there's still work to be done. So our next match against Everton, I think, man, we should start that match as if we're playing at Old Trafford, so that we can get at least that early goal. Whatever plan that Everton have in mind, we could just come up by then. Get that quick, early goal.
Scoring first is key, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.